My next guest is an inspiration for anyone who ever tried to lose weight or who needs a little extra encouragement to keep at it. At 240 pounds, Sophie Luca was overweight. She had been big throughout her teen years and for most of her life, but at the age of 28, she decided to begin training, to begin eating right, to just do it effectively, to effectively change the way she lived her life. She lost 100 pounds in 12 months. She did it the traditional way through pure hard work. Now at a very lean 137 pounds, she says she's fit, healthy, and feels she's a positive role model for her daughter and others who are battling weight problems. Joining me in the studio is Sophie Luca. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
You look great.
Thanks.
All right.
I feel great.
What was the motivation for losing the weight? Where was your head? Where was your headspace?
Well, I have a strong belief that everything happens for a reason, and when you're ready, I've tried so many diets, and I guess it wasn't the right time in my life. And I'd have to say I had three big reasons. The first one being the birth of my daughter. I really wanted to be a great role model for her to look up to. And my job too, I'm a producer for a fitness show, so I've been in that field for about 5 years. I learned a lot. I was around people that were fit and healthy, so it kind of gave me the boost to actually do
Sure.
it.
Looking
And
around.
third reason, but not the least, is for me. I really wanted to see who was under all that fat that I had for all these years.
Were our numbers correct in the intro? What did you top out at when you were at your heaviest?
Well, when I started my new way of life, I was at 240, but actually at some point in my life, I was almost at 263 or so. So that's the heaviest I've been.
And dieting was never working for you?
It worked, but because diets work, it's just that people don't commit after the diet.
That's right.
Once they're done,
The follow-up.
that's it.
Okay.
And I have to tell you, after losing all that weight, the keeping with it is even harder than just losing the weight.
It's easy to start something. It's the following through it, which is the really
that's
difficult
it.
part. Let's talk about your exercise regime because it sounds a little painful. What did you do? What did you go through to lose that weight from an exercise point of view?
I worked out 5 days a week.
Right.
When I started, although I said I will never work out on weekends. Never. I wanted to keep the weekends for my family. So I worked out 5 days a week. It was either cardio or muscle training, but every day I did something.
Wow. And give me an example of what you were actually doing. Was it all in a gym? Were you working with a trainer? Were you running? Were you jogging?
I had a great team at Physical Park Gym in Vaudreuil. My trainer was Vince Kuziamko and Linda Alary. And I was also followed by a nutritionist, André Lalonde, which was great. I would work out. I did a lot of muscular training, which is one of the good reasons why I look like the way I do today and that I was able to do fitness competition, because I really build up my muscles a lot. So at least 3-4 times a week, I did 1 hour, 15 minutes of muscular training.
What's really impressive about your story, Sophie, is that you also took part in this great new shape you're in a triathlon. Tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, that was after about 8 months of training and losing the weight. I wanted to find a goal for my training, because yes, people train to lose weight, to look better, but I like to have reasons for my training, like the fitness competition I did this weekend. The triathlon, I decided to do it in April, and it was in July, so it gave me a great motivation to train, to keep training. And I also started new trainings like running, swimming, that I had never done before. And I'm going to do 2 more this summer.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit about your daughter and how she reacted and how she was an inspiration for you, too.
She's just a terrific daughter. She's always laughing. She's going to be 3 this summer, and she's so super active. She always wants me to go outside with her and run. She's always running everywhere, so I wanted to be able to keep up with her. And she's really funny. She sees the tape of my competition that I have, and she tries and dances like me, and she's, oh, just like mommy, and she lifts her leg up in the air, and I'm so happy to see that.
Well, it's a great story, and it's a real inspiration. I congratulate you for the hard work and accomplishing what you set out to do.
Well, thank you.
All right. That is Sophie Luca, who lost 100 pounds in about 12 months' time and looks great and feels great and is definitely a role model.